The United Nations Food Agency has disclosed that international food and feed prices could rise by up to 20% as a result of the conflict in Ukraine, triggering a jump in global malnourishment. The Rome-based Food and Agriculture Organization (FAO) said it was not clear whether Ukraine would be able to harvest crops if the war dragged on, while uncertainty also surrounded the prospect for Russian export in the coming year. FAO said Russia was the world's largest exporter of wheat and Ukraine was the fifth largest. Together, they provide 19% of the world's barley supply, 14% of wheat, and 4% of maize, making up more than one-third of global cereal exports. Russia is also a world leader in fertilizer exports. The International Food Agency's food price index hit a record high in February and looks certain to climb further still in the month ahead as the consequences of the conflict reverberate around the world. FAO said only part of the expected shortfall in export from Russia and Ukraine could be met by other countries. The food agency added that 50 countries, including many of the least developed nations, depend on Russia and Ukraine for 30% or more of their wheat supplies, leaving them especially vulnerable. A number of countries worldwide have announced export restrictions and are considering bans to protect their domestic supplies after Russia's invasion of Ukraine, which Moscow terms a special operation. The International Food Agency further urged those countries not to impose export restrictions on their own produce in order to curb price volatility. Kamel Sadiq, CBA TV.